Hi, Mike here from Clearview Mirrors. Today we're going to do a fitting on a 2012 Holden Colorado. The same mirrors will go on the Isuzu D-Max as well for the current model D-Max, and these are the tools that you're going to need to do the job. Number 2, Phillips head screwdriver. You need a long flat screwdriver. We use that as a prizer bar, and a small, quite small flat screwdriver. This one's got a bit of a bend in it, but we use it for a particular reason. And a 10mm socket and a little ratchet. A spanner will do. You can use a 10mm open ender or a ring spanner. So go and get your tools organised and come back and let's get in it and get it done, eh? Okay, first thing you need to do is you've got to take this top cover off. There's a screw in here behind the door panel, and there's also a screw down in here in the door handle where you pull the door closed. You can see the cap. You've got to remove that plastic cap and the one in there first to get to 2 Phillips head screws. So to take this panel off here, the control panel, just put a little bit of pressure outwards, comes off easy, press the clip down, remove your connector, and then that's out of the way. To do your clips here, your screws in the door, you got to pull this cup up and out, okay, and do the same thing in there, and then remove the 2 Phillips head screws. Okay, I'll do that, and then we'll pull the rest of the trim off. Okay, now we've got the 2 screws out. We need to get in underneath the door panel here with a little screwdriver and just find a little opening here. It's only a plastic panel. Once you get in there, you can get your prizer screwdriver in there, and they come off pretty easy. They're not like a lot of the others where they're really tight. These come off quite simple. Alright, now you can take this plug out if you wish, okay, which is a controller for your windows, right? Or if you want, you can let it hang, but if the panel's out of the road, it just makes it a little bit easier for you. So go and do that, and when you get that done, come back and hit the play button again. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the mirror itself off, disconnect your connector, and this is the one that you're going to push back into our mirrors. Okay, so start by loosening your 3 bolts off here with your 10mm. Loosen them off. Take your 2 bottom ones out completely first. I like to cheat here a little bit because I've got the tools to do the job, so obviously it makes life easy. Once you've got the 3 bolts out, this just slides out like that. It's got a little locator in there that holds it. Okay, and it's as simple as that. Go do. Okay, this is our Holden Colorado base. It's exactly the same as the original, and the fit is like a glove. So to fit your mirror on, we're going to set it in place here like that, right, and get your locator and everything lined up with your bolt holes, and then hold it with one hand, and then grab one of your original bolts, right, and screw the top bolt into place, or at least try to get a start on it at least. And once you've got it in a few turns, you can then let go and get a start on your other 2. Okay, and once you've got a start on them, if you've got an electric screwdriver, and then just give them a touch with your socket, making sure not to strip them, of course, and then plug your electrics in. Now, once that goes in, it's really a good idea then, right, to test your electrics, right, and plug this back into here, and then put your keys in, turn your ignition on, and check your indicator. Make sure that you've got an indicator working first, okay, and then we're going to check the electrics. Make sure your switch is across to the right, of course, and then check your outwards movement, okay, make sure it returns inwards, up and down. Beautiful. So we know that that's all good. So now what we're going to do is put the door panel back on and screw it back into place. Okay, now don't forget to plug your controller and your door panel back in, otherwise you're going to have no electrics. So just have a little bit of a Bo Peep behind there, plug that in, and make sure it's home. Wait for a click, that's good. You might have to put your hand on the back of the panel there, otherwise it just pops out. Now you've got that in place, just make sure that your controller panel up here is out of the road, and then pop your door panel back into place. Make sure that these little white popper clips here are sitting in their location points, and just go like that, and you'll find that it'll all just go back together as easy as it came apart. Right, when you get to here, make sure you got those bottom locators in there first, right? Sit that back in there like that, and it all just pushes back in together. Do yourself a favour, use a hand screwdriver to put these back. It only takes a minute longer, and you won't overdo it and strip them then, and they just go into a bit of thin metal down the bottom. Okay, and pop your plastic clip there back into place, and this one up here behind the door handle. Electric screwdriver, Phillips head, is a real bonus here. Okay, put that back into there, pop your plastic cup back into place, like that, and basically you're good to go towing. And this is the finished result. Slide the mirror out, push it back when you're not towing, and fold it in, won't hit your door, and if it gets a hit from behind, it will also fall forward out of the way. Okay, I hope you enjoy our mirrors.